Stop looking in my butt. Hey. Hey. Eyes are up here. Eyes are up here. Lock it. Alright. If my camera falls, I'm gonna be so pissed off. I'm trying a new arm mount for the car. So we'll see if it works. But I also live on a gravel road, so I don't see this going very well, and we're already crooked. There we go. Finally got everything situated. So you might be asking yourself, hey Jordan, damn, where's the motorcycle? I thought this was a motorcycle channel. Your profile picture is a dork in a helmet. Well, after some expert opinions, my mom, I realized that instead of trying to force feed motorcycle content, that instead I'm just going to do what I enjoy, and that's making content about my life. So what are the two main factors of my life, you may ask? I hope you did, otherwise this is awkward. The gym, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that, or know me personally, and motorcycles. So instead of trying to pick one and do it so much that I don't enjoy it anymore and spend the entire time doing my hobby and forcing a camera in it, I'm just gonna do both and just have fun with it this year is what my New Year's resolution is. On the other end of that, it is New Year's Day to be exact. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, ready to hit the gym. I looked online and the gym doesn't open till 7. It is now 1 p.m. if that makes sense. I figured I could get at least 3 more hours of sleep, so I got 6. But we are gonna go there, and unfortunately it is going to be peak hours on peak day. So we are going to have every single middle-aged mom whose New Year's resolution was to go to the gym for a month. You know, we might be taking some dumbbells to the bathroom and doing some shoulder press on the toilet, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. In all seriousness though, if your New Year's resolution was to go to the gym, go for it. Don't let all of the people that regularly go to the gym that are gonna give you crap about it because you go to the gym cyclically. You're still there. You still go every once in a while. Some is better than none. Just don't come to the gym and be a dingbat. But yeah, we're gonna hit a calm little pole day. I was going to Planet Fitness, and honestly, it's okay. But I wanted some more free weight options. So I'm going to Crunch now, but it's like an extra 15 minutes, which is fine, it's fine, you know. I don't mind the extra 15 minutes. It's closer to work. It is going to be busy. It was busy yesterday morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. So do I imagine it's going to be a little bit busier on New Year's Day at 1 p.m.? Probably. Oops. I do feel weird though. I've been wanting to make gym content for a while. And if you remember, if you know me personally, again, back whenever I just started out making Instagram videos, I made those motivational douchebag gym videos of me flexing in a mirror or curling dumbbells being day 1 or 1 day. And it was extremely homoerotic. So we're not doing that. But I do have to get over the whole having a giant tripod and Sony camera in the gym, because it's not even an embarrassment. I don't care. I've been doing YouTube videos for a while now, whether it's mine or somebody else's. Super comfortable on camera. But what I will say, I just am gonna feel like an a-hole walking around with a giant tripod, and everybody is going to be like, oh, hold on, he's taking a video, I gotta walk around. Look at that moron doing 135 pounds on bench and he's filming it because I am on a cut. The cut ends in 2 weeks from today, which will be the 15th. Whenever this video comes out, I have no idea. I'm doing my first competition this year, or I'm going to try to do my first competition this year. So I'm currently at 152 pounds, 153 this morning. I started at 175, did a 4.25 month cut. I don't know what that is in weeks for all of you nerds. Next up, I'm going to be doing a 12-pound bulk, a very, very lean bulk. And then I'm going to be cutting down to 8%. And I don't recommend doing that very often. Like, it kills your body. It's not good for you. So don't make that your New Year's resolution. But I just want to do it to say I did it. And then the next year I'll do a recovery year and stay at like 12%. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. What I am going to do, oh goodness, I'll turn it a little quick. What I am going to do is, since I am torturing myself with going to the gym on New Year's Day at peak time, I'm gonna get myself a little sweet treat for the ride there. So excuse me for a second while I retrieve the treat.
One eternity later.
Mission accomplished. I got the best Red Bull flavor known to man. Let's get this show on the road. I've been taking the gym a lot more seriously. I've been dieting, which to some is not an epiphany. But what I will say on that is that I've been tracking my calories for just about 365 days. I did a full bulk. Took the bulk way too far. I'll put a picture up of what I looked like. And then I knew I had to cut. Started to not be able to see my feet when I went pee in the morning, and that's not very cool. I did bench 205 for 3 though, so that's pretty fire. But no, I just wanted to take it more seriously, because what truly, the information I want to share, a lot of the people, young adults or grown men that are doing this, I don't even want to call it bodybuilding, because it's not. Like going to the gym, watching what you eat and trying to be a little healthier, but doing it to build a physique, you put so much time and effort into it, like being there firsthand and going through the motions of trying to lose weight and trying to gain weight on purpose. It's not easy, and it's something to write home about, and there's a lot of effort and like mental battles that go into it. My challenge to you is, if you're going to be putting this much time and effort, and this is kind of where I was with it, if I'm going to the gym 5 or 6 days a week and training for, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and already making decisions that are healthier, like not eating out as much or doing those things and being conscious about it, why not just commit and track your calories if you're already putting that much work in? Because you are going to see tenfold the results by just tracking your calories. And at first it's hard. Like for the first 3 months it's difficult and it takes effort, just like everything else in life. But it's the only thing that has gotten me like actual results. So I challenge you guys, if you aren't already, like legitimately make it a habit to track your calories, because I didn't realize how many calories were in things. Like I would make a yogurt with some oats and maybe like a pinch of chocolate chips, and then like a muffin or like toast with peanut butter. And like that meal alone can be, anywhere from 600 to 700 calories. But with substitutes, keto bread, PB2 and sugar-free syrup, they taste just about the same, but now you're sitting at 300 calories. So my cut right now is very extreme. I'm at 1380 calories, 1380 calories. But it's also the last 2 weeks of the cut. I have a loving girlfriend that sometimes she makes sweet treats, and sometimes we go and get Sonic, and I can't resist. So this cut, or this next prep for the show, I'm gonna be committed 110%. I wasn't not committed this time, but I did have a couple days where I went a little crazy, and it was near the holidays. So I'm like 2 or 3 pounds behind schedule. So I had to ramp it up for the last 2 weeks. Don't recommend doing that. I'm exhausted all the time. Yeah, track your calories, man. It really makes so much of a difference, and you're already putting so much work in. Because that was the biggest thing for me for so long. I would put so much work in and not see any results. And I'm 21. Like, my testosterone levels are probably, well, last time I checked, were through the roof, and that's not a flex, but I'm young. Some of you people could be younger than me. Some of you could be prepubescent. Some of you could be 54. And your body's just not going to lose weight as quick or gain muscle as quick. And so you're not going to see results unless you're tracking your calories. You know, if you just want to be healthier and you just want to feel better, by all means, go for it. Go to the gym, just enjoy it. That's the biggest thing, enjoy it. Enjoy the gym, find happiness in the things that you do to make yourself feel better, because that'll change everything. But you got to do the things that are going to gain you results, and sometimes that's an uncomfortable truth, but you just got to do it. So that's all I'll say on that. I did get a posing coach. I was going to try and do this entire prep with being self-coached, but I did some research. By that I mean I watched a bodybuilding show and realized that there's a lot that goes into it. And a lot of people, like, I never knew how the whole process went down. I know that you get all tanned up and all these things. I didn't really know how the posing went. And you have to come up with your own routine, number one, and then you have to stand up there and hold the poses that the judges will call out. And some of these things I've never heard of. Like, some of these poses I've never done. So I got a posing coach. It's not cheap, but I'm going to be working with him on just my posing. And I really want to try do my diet, do my training regimen, all of that self-coached, just to see. You know, I might not place, like, if you're going to really shoot for trying to get first place in a show, I really recommend doing it fully coached. I'm joining a novice division. I'm going to be weighing in at like 140 pounds, you know. I think my physique is pretty decent. I mean, it's hard to not sound narcissistic talking about that, but I mean, you put so much work in, you should be proud of the results. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take you guys along the way, go through my whole 26-week prep with you guys, and take you along for show day. And probably not gonna video myself in a Speedo getting sprayed 13 shades darker than I am. I don't want to get canceled for that. I don't think that counts as blackface. Anywho, I will catch you guys whenever we get to the gym and we can start our pull day. We have made it to the gym. And honestly, it's only like ridiculously packed in every way, shape, and form. The whole parking lot is full. But that is not going to stop us. We're going to go in here and we're going to hit biceps and backceps and some rear delt ceps, and as my good buddy Neil Matthews says, we're going to hit some bidominals, some back dominoes, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic, and all the machines are going to be empty, and it's going to be good. So I'll see you in there. Alright, we have made it inside. It is not as busy as I thought it was going to be, but still pretty busy. What we're going to do is we're going to stretch out first. Does it help? I have no idea. But I haven't had any shoulder injuries recently, so I guess that's a good sign for right now. Nothing crazy. We're just going to stretch out my chest, my lats, my buys, everything, in hopes that I'm not going to turn into a TikTok edit of me tearing my bicep. But like I said, I'm on a cut. I'm curling like 30-pound dumbbells. I'm not tearing anything anytime soon. This has been my favorite stretch recently. Just feel it all the way through your lats. The only problem with this gym is I can't find freaking bands anywhere. I'm trying to stretch out, but I can't find bands anywhere. Thought I just asked someone. Question.
So,
This is like my second time at this gym. Do you know if there's like bands anywhere, like elastic bands?
bands, okay. Well,
Yeah, you don't gotta walk me over there. You can just
okay,
point.
you see that computer back there?
Yeah. Band secure. Hold on. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. What I do love about this gym though, coming from Planet, and I used to work out at Esporta, we never had mag grips. There was one dude who used to blast gear in the Planet Fitness bathroom, and he had a mag grip lat pull down, and I would always hit him up and be like, yo, it's my pull day. Can I use your mag grip? He's like, yes. And I would steal it and use it for like 15 sets because I didn't get it often. But they got close grip, they got wide grip, they got super wide grip, they got every mag grip you could want, need, in between. So, pretty ultimate. All right, let me put these up real quick. I have tried the wide grip. Awesome. I love, oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. I want to try this close grip one and see how that one feels. I low-key need to grow my lats, so let's see. Warm-up set, see how this is feeling. That feels good. Okay. Let's do 143 pounds. So weird. They do the stacks in kilograms, so the US conversions are a little weird. Okay, I can do more. I'll sell yourself short. We'll do 187 and play 3 Days Grace in my headphones. That's too heavy. All right. Let's see here. Okay, low-key, I'm switching this out for the medium grip. I do low-key need to get a lower aperture lens. And for all you people that aren't major dorks like myself, basically just means it'll blur the background a little bit more. Because I also don't want random strangers in the background of my videos. But I could be like one of those Tik Tok people that are like, that's unlimited aura, and have random people looking at you because you're filming, not because you're jacked, because I am definitely not the latter, but all right, let's get into set 2 here. I'll probably do 4 of these. We got one more set. We're gonna do these, switch it up, change to some biceps, probably try and do some free weight. I've been really messing with incline curls, try and really come outside and get the posterior head of the bicep, or the long head, as some say. But yeah, let's pump out one more set and we'll get going. Let's wipe this bad boy down. These alone make me feel like such a pansy because I can only do 22 pounds. But doing them slow and controlled really give you a crazy bicep pump. I forgot to unpause my music. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Like to come on the outside. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go up to 25 pounds. Did one set off camera. For the last two, for all of my curls, I like to start off very slow and controlled. And then once I fail, I'll stand up and let my form get a little sloppy. Just get some extra reps in. And then just focus on the eccentric. So let's get as many with 25 as we can. Okay, now let's finish with standing. I'm not super strict with these. I can throw them up. That's what we'll call it with those. Got one more set of these. Then we'll probably do some lap pullovers. We're going until I turn purple. Oh, all right. Let's do it. Really let them down slow. Make it feel like your arms are ripping. Damn, I'm already freaking exhausted. All right, standing. All right, they're about to get sloppy. Pause. Okay, that's it. Let's put these up. Do some lap pullovers. 132 pounds. We'll see if I got to adjust, but these are like the ultimate lap exercise. Get a deep stretch, pull it in. Okay, yeah, that's way too heavy. Let's drop it. We'll do 99. That's still too heavy. What the heck? Oh my gosh. 88. Oh. That's way too heavy too. What the hell? Jeez. Got that single pulley system. Oh. I'm gonna get down on my knees. Pause. Oh, damn. find your groove. Okay. Yeah, I don't usually do the lat pullovers on this corner machine because this is for triceps. So like the tension's different. I'm making up a whole bunch of excuses to explain why I'm weak. But I'm trying to stay out of people's way as much as possible. Because there's tons of people in here that record while they work out and stuff, but like I said in the car, I feel weird just like putting my camera in the dead middle of like a pulley system, because some people don't want to be on camera, some people give you weird looks. I'm not embarrassed. I'd come to the gym in bright pink socks and hypothetically have like a pink G-string showing, and I wouldn't have a care in the world, but it's just respect for others. But we got 3 more of these. I'll honestly probably do 1 more at this weight and then drop it down and try and slow the reps down, get a better stretch. But it's a different, the different pulleys, I always tell people it's good to go to different gyms, it's good to try different pulley systems, because you get different like types of tension and different types of pulls, so it really changes everything. That's all I got. All right, last set. One more drop. Bro, this is 55 pounds. This is insane. Nice and slow. That's it. That's it. Okay. Well, look, you gotta go pee. Fill up my water. So I'll catch you guys at the preacher machine. And hopefully nobody thinks I'm taking my camera into the bathroom to do OnlyFans. Only you guys have the special secret link. Code 25% off on my fee finder in the description. All right, we're doing preacher curls. I got the most obscure weight stack. Got a 25, 2 10s, and a 5. But it's because I could not figure out for the life of me how much weight to do. So I just kept adding little amounts, little amounts. All right, let's get this going. I think what, 25 plus 20, 45 plus 5, 50 pounds, something like that. All right. Okay. And if you didn't know, this will work through your short head of the bicep, aka the inside. We already did the, what are those, incline curls, and came on the outside, because that'll work the long head of your bicep, aka the outside. And the easiest way to figure that out, like if you're trying to figure out like, oh, okay, well, like the outside of my biceps looks awesome, but whenever I do like a front double bi, it looks like crap. If you have your hands supinated, it's a nerd word for up, and turn your hand, I don't know if you can see it, but your bicep gets pulled in because you're activating the short head of your bicep. So whenever your hands are supinated or turned in and pulling towards, you're gonna be working the short head of your bicep. And if they're out, like if you're doing like a straight bar or even like an easy bar curl and you're on the outside, not the curved part, it's gonna be all long head. It's just things to keep in mind when you're training, because you wanna do both, because you don't want either of them to be overdeveloped. Well, there's no such thing as overdeveloped. You don't want one of the two to be underdeveloped. So try and get a balance. Try and get a balance. We got 3 more of these. Let's go. Okay. Probably take off 10 pounds, and then we'll take off another 5 for the third set, and then for the last one we'll do 15 off. Actually, I'm gonna just take 15 off, get as much volume on these as I can, because everybody has different preferences. Heavyweight equals strength, and more volume equals more size. There's many different ways of training, but really they all do the exact same thing. It's just about how much strain you can put on your muscles and do like micro tears on your muscles. So I prefer volume. I feel like I get a better pump, and I equate a pump with muscle development because I can. So don't take advice from me though. I am just a 21-year-old idiot trying to figure it out. So we got 2 more. Okay. Whew. We got 1 more of these. I'm not going to film the last set because it's going to be ugly. I'll probably do a drop set. So I will see you at the row machine. All right, swapped out the batteries. Gonna do, let's see, four sets of seated rows. I've literally never used this in my life, but it felt good on the warm-up, so I guess we'll have to see. heavier. I'll go up like one click or whatever they call it here. I am curious, like you guys tell me in the comments if you've tried it. Could you use a mag grip on a row? I don't know if that would be good, but like to pull back for mid-back, let me know. I low-key think I'm just addicted to mag grip because I haven't had it, but I feel like it could low-key be good for row. I don't know. We got 3 more. 5 seconds later, I have the wide grip mag pull because it's fire. Haters are gonna hate. Whew. That feels good. Mid-back, feeling pumped. Next week I'm definitely trying it with the close grip mag pull, but for right now it's fine. All right, I may have completely forgot to record the last set of rows, but as you can imagine, I rode and then I rode some more. That's really all that happened. And then 15 people came up and said, "Oh my God, Jordan, you are the biggest and most muscular guy I've ever seen in my life at this gym and any gym in the entire nation." I was like, "Oh guys, calm down, calm down." But really, that's all that happened off camera. So nothing revolutionary, you know, just an average day. But we're gonna do some forearm. What are these even called? I don't even know. Like forearm curls. We're gonna do 3 sets of these. I try and do like 30 reps or until my arms literally give out. Because this is the first year I've ever trained forearms, and it's working-ish, but they're still small. So let's see. Just like everything else. All right. Start off so easy, and I'm like, every single time I'm like, okay, well I need to go up 10 pounds, and then you get to rep 17 and your arms feel like they're gonna fall off. Oh my God. Dang, hold on. Don't sell yourself short either. Get the full stretch. Okay. It's that 1 out of 3. I'm already over it. I want to go home to my mommy. All right, we got 1 more set. I promise, I solemnly swear on Boy Scout honor code that I did the last one. I just don't think 30 reps of forearm curls is riveting information. But yeah, we got 1 more 30. That last set about made me have an aneurysm, so I mean, we'll see how this goes. Like I said, it starts off fine. First 10, you're like, this is nothing, and then the last 20 make you kill yourself. Also, if you're wondering, this is 100% my posture throughout the day. This is how I sit at my desk. It actually boosts testosterone when you sit like this for extended periods of time. Jeff Nipple did a study on it. 5 more, come on. I wasn't counting, so please don't go back on that footage and count. Oh my gosh. Whew. Forearms feel good though. Alright, let's put this up. Alrighty. We're on our last exercise before I get my little sweet treat, which in other words means I get to narcissistically pose in the mirror and record myself, because what else would somebody do after getting a pump? So we're gonna do some rear delt flies. The pec deck machine was taken, so I'm gonna use this Nautilus. I've never done this for rear delt flies. I've done the 2 cable stack where you come high and come out wide, but this one's a lot more in the middle. So I'm sure it's gonna be working my traps and my upper back way more than my rear delts, but it's what we have to work with right now. So let's get it. I think I'm at what? A whopping 4 pounds each one. So let's do this. I hate to say it, guys. I think 4 pounds might be too much. I lied. No, we're at 13 pounds. That was in kilograms. I don't really speak that. That's kind of a foreign language. So we're gonna drop it. What the heck? How do I do this? We're gonna drop it to 8.8 pounds, and do 2 more sets of these. Practice some posing. And then we have something very special after the workout today, so please stay tuned. Set number 2 out of 3. This feels way lighter. I might have overdid it. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's way too low. No, it's not. Holy cardio. That is way too many reps for my liking, but unfortunately there's no in-between between 8 and 13 pounds because this machine's in kilograms. So I'm gonna just switch back to 13 for the last set and get as many as I can, try and stretch, I guess. I don't know. But one more set and then we can get to posing. All right, last set. Let's see how much I can do before my shoulders take over and I literally don't exercise my rear delts, which is normally what happens anyways. No. Oh, come on. Oh, that's it. That's all I got. Alright, let's wipe this down, get to posing. Alright, I had to zoom in. I could probably zoom out and just change the aperture, but No microphone, so if the audio sounds like crap, that's why. But we're gonna get some posing with the perfect downlighting. Vacuum. I'm not flexing my quads with this because I have on sweatpants, but we'll do the side chest. I can't do this, I try well. That's why I'm losing peach. Okay, let's do after one. Can't really do that either. We'll do single arm up. Single here. Then do a front flip by that. Okay, what else? Relax. To front flip by. That'll be it. Alright. What I will say is, hold on for 30 seconds. Because like I said, we got a special surprise that you're never going to be able to guess. So I'll see you in like 4 seconds. Alright. We made it to our surprise. We made it to Goodwill. My girlfriend is on her way because she's paying for all of it. As a joke, I'm definitely paying for it. But we're gonna find some new cutoffs. We're gonna find some oversized tees, just like every other gym influencer in 2026 now. But yeah, I'll catch you when she gets here. Bag secured, girlfriend secured. Now we gotta find some new clothes. Yeah. This doesn't look like the t-shirt aisle.
It's my aisle.
We got all the decorative pots and pans.
I'm gonna find something good today. I can feel it in my bones.
In your bones. I think the $24 couch at the door was pretty good. I believe that's a micro candle. Ew. That's gross. Oh, you could always use one of these. It's
That's so cool.
The original Ninja Creamy.
Okay, cool.
Alright, my bad. My bad.
I don't know if I'd want to buy someone's use forks.
Yeah, that's kind of gross, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, anytime you go over to a stranger's house, you're using their, what, in the Aladdin?
It's pretty cool.
That's not very cool.
It's a candle holder, I think.
You're a candle holder, I know.
What I'm talking about.
Ooh, a Metallica shirt.
This is his too. He picked it out. I think it's gonna look really good on him.
First one of the year, by the way.
He's gonna absolutely kill it. Bro, Yo Play shirt?
Is that yogurt?
Yeah. I think Yo Play's like the What is it? Probiotic yogurt?
Yeah. Isn't all yogurt probiotic? I don't know.
I know all yogurt makes me fart. So.
Okay, bro.
Alright. This is kind of cool. It's like a quadruple XL, but if I cut it. Alright, let's do the over-under game. If it's under how much, I'll get it.
Like $7.
$7? I was gonna say $6. I don't know why I made that face. That's not that big of a difference. It is $2.99.
I figured it would be.
That's a steal. Okay. Every day's a struggle.
Pretty tough.
That's pretty real. Pretty real. Just like me for real. Stop looking at my butt. Hey. Hey. Eyes are up here. Eyes are up here. Lock in. Alright, Jordanators. We got the Goodwill haul. We get a Y2K crop jacket. Addison doesn't believe in the vision. I got a vision.
A vision to be unemployed.
Okay. We got this one. It's just maybe like a size too big. It's cool though. I'll give you guys a try on. I think it's cool. Alright. That one's getting cut up. We got Team Bolden Racing. No idea who that is. If you do, hit me up. That's cool. And then I got my swimsuit cover up. Low key, kind of bad. So I think that's everything. Oh wait, sorry guys. We got this one. We're gonna cut this one up too. A little big, but let me see. All right. Let's see what she got.
Okay guys, so first thing I have is this workout shirt, because I'm also a gym baddie. I just am less arrogant about it, unlike some people I know who make videos about it. And then I have one more thing. So I found this really cute dress. I'm thinking maybe for church. I think it would be really good, like for church and like volunteering for like Sunday school and stuff. So you guys let me know like how I should style it. And yeah, thank you for watching my show.
That's gonna be it, Jordanators. I was planning on coming home and doing a what I eat, but it's gonna be a protein shake and a factor meal, so you don't want to see that. But thank you guys for sticking in. If you guys stuck in this long, way, and I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next video, whenever that is.
See you guys in the next one. I thought that was cool.